Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. I'm not dead. How about that? Today I'm taking a look at my 177th master grade, the MGEX Strike Freedom. I know this took a long time to build. It's been a crazy couple of months for me, a lot of adulting, a lot of busy stuff, but finally finished this guy up. Let's have a look, see what we got. Now starting off with the manual. Probably one of the, if not the best manuals I've ever seen. They do an excellent job of everything's in English and in Japanese. They tell you exactly what plate you need, what color the plate is, what to look for, everything you need. It's like a magazine. It just looks great. They give you this thing, which is to divide the plates so you can set them on your work table. I thought it'd be useful. I never used it. But it's nice that it's there. We have 3 different types of gold. I didn't expect this. We have a more standard gold, a copper gold, and this super bright yellow gold. So lots of gold on this thing, lots of multicolored gold on this thing. Start putting them together, you see our boy Kira in there in the cockpit, surrounded by gold, as is his way. And like I said, you can see the different flavors of gold, the copper gold, the yellow gold, the standard gold you see on most Gundam kits. They give you 2 different sets of eyes, a clear yellow and a standard gold. I initially used the clear yellow, at which point I realized it sucked, and I switched over to this, the standard gold. But options, lots of options on this kit. See those metal things there? Those are metal stickers, kind of like what I saw on the RX-78 Perfect Grade. There they were kind of annoying. Here they're just a pain in the butt. I mean, honestly, there's a couple of places where they look nice, but this is a category. This mostly falls in the category as more trouble than they're worth. They just stick over certain places and get a little more detail to this, but I just think they're a giant pain on this kit. Hands. They give you different types of hands here. This is the real grade style hand, and they kind of stink. They all literally fell apart as I was taking them off the tree. I was able to put it back together, but people were talking about the hands aren't good in this kit, and they're right, they are not. But they give you a bunch more hands. The real grade style hands are difficult to work with and fragile as all heck, but they give you trigger fingers, open style hands, and fists. So you don't have to use those hands if you don't want to, except for the beam sabers, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But everything else works just fine. The real great interchangeable fingers, or individual fingers, pardon me, bit of a pain. Got the torso all put together. This thing really reminds me of the PG Unleashed RX-78. It's just like a smaller version of that version of the Perfect Grade. A pocket Perfect Grade, if you will. So everything is highly detailed. You see lots of red and green on this kit in terms of, like there on the shoulders. Lots of stickers here, which I'm not going to harp on too bad because they don't need to be there in most cases. But if you're not a big fan of stickers, there's a good amount on this kit. Again, more red there, stickers. They look good, and they're not their standard sticker. They're a good deal thicker and a lot more easy to work with. But it is a bit sticker heavy. But most Strike Freedoms have been a bit sticker heavy. And honestly, if you want to avoid them altogether and just not use them, the kit will still look great. You can see the thrusters on the back. Those are movable thrusters. You can move them up or down. Looks even better when they have the fins on them. Now, after you've done this part, you build the backpack with the Dragoons on there. And that super shiny Akatsuki yellow gold. And that is wow bright. You got all the Dragoons all over the place. They can be removed. They can be extended. There's gold underneath. Flip it over on the back, and it just looks great. I mean, just drop dead gorgeous with all the detail on this thing. This kit maxes out detail. Fold them all up, and it goes into the standard backpack mode. Now, the thing I was thinking is, where is the beam effects? Where's like the shining shimmer? That would be neat. Yeah, that's probably where that is. But that's not a huge problem. Start putting on the armor on the kit itself. The skirt armor is amazing. just amazing. Leg armor is just amazing. This thing just looks so good. It kind of looks like a metal build kit. If you don't know what metal build kits like, they are the most expensive Gundam kits out there, and they are just amazing looking, and they cost a friggin' fortune. This doesn't cost a fortune, but it ain't cheap. Now, once you get everything on there, he can't stand, like, at all. But they give you an action base. I'm not a huge fan of the action base, this style. I like the original action base better. Just a little easier to work with, but I'm not going to harp on that too much. Would it have been not too hard to give us a clear green? Beam sabers, beam rifles, stick together, get the big beam rifle. Did I say big enough? Big. It's got the beam shields. Accessories aren't extensive on this kit, but these rifles are 1,000,000 times better than the old rifles. That was with the original Master Grade. I mean, just look at this thing. The detail on this kit is incredible. This may take the crown from the Master Grade Sazabi as the best looking Master Grade. Ignore everything else. How does the kit look? I think I'm giving it to this, and I love the Sazabi, I really do, but this thing is just gorgeous. You could spend, days looking at it and still find neat little things you didn't notice before. In terms of posability, this thing really is impressive. Big moving out of the shoulders, hips, waist, side to side. I mean, let's just push it as far as it can go. Big bend of the knees, pulls the arms all the way out, pull the legs all the way out, shoulders all the way up. Whatever you need. Decals, all water slide. The Strike Freedom of the shoulders, Archangel. They give you lots of bonus. You got an amazing decal right there above the cockpit in a shiny gold. Some are metallic silver. They look great. They give you tons of extras. You can see on the front of the skirt armor, it opens up to reveal more gold. It does so on the back as well. You can pull the funnels out a little bit and reveal more gold. Just gold, gold, gold. And just, like I said, the detail, everything that opens up looks even better underneath. This is just an incredible amount of detail on this thing. In terms of posing, hold it everything just fine. Even the beam saber, which I'll talk about in a second. And it's actually a very tight kit, so getting things exactly where you want is a little tricky, but once you've got the pose you want, it's there. And it'll be there for a good long while. You don't have to worry about that. It's not nothing. It's not sagging even a little. See the cannons on the side, but now they can swing to the back just like in all Strike Freedoms. The beam rifles go on the sides. And the posing. I mean, usually I like my Strike Freedom with the Dragoons spread apart, but this is just a cool pose. You see that there's the individual finger hand. You need that for the beam saber. That's the only time you need it. Here he is next to the original Master Grade Strike Freedom, and it's night and day. I mean, I always like the original Strike Freedom, but it doesn't even look like they're in the same league. I know it's been a while since that kit came out, but wow. I mean, it puts it to shame. It's a kit killer. Final thoughts on this kit. I'm giving this kit a big thumbs up. This is one of the most beautiful Master Grades ever made. It's not the greatest poser I've ever seen. You have to have the action base, but it's included. The accessories are, well, what we've seen before, except they look better. And just the detail. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, the detail on this thing's 14. It's that far. It's amazing. It's one of the best looking kits you'll ever see. Now, it's also expensive. Is this as bad as the MGEX Unicorn? No. It's still pretty pricey. This thing's going to cost you less than $200, but well over $150. But this thing is worth it, in my opinion. An amazing kit if you want to pick it up. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I apologize for this taking so long. Like I said, it's been a crazy couple of months for me, but I finally got it knocked out. Finally got the review up. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Thank you all for watching my videos, commenting. It really does make my day when I see these, and I see people excited for these reviews, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time. Oh, and one more thing. Would you like a smoke a pancake? Wait, that's the wrong quote. Wait, no, wait, stop, wait, no!